Natural law forms one, albeit important, component of Aquinas' ethical system. For example, there is divine law, which brings clarity and understanding to moral issues that may not always be clear to us through natural law. Today, however, I want to focus on the role of virtue in Aquinas' ethical system. Natural law sets minimal standards, telling us either what is morally prohibited, such as euthanasia, which violates the primary precept to preserve life, or what is morally permissible. However, natural law alone doesn't tell us how to excel as moral agents. This is where the concept of virtue comes into play. Virtue is the reliable disposition to do what is good and right, not just minimally, but with true human excellence. Once again, Aquinas is indebted to the ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle. Aristotle's theory of virtue ethics argues that there is a middle way of ethical behaviour, a mean between the extremes of excess and deficiency. For example, there's a courageous way to act in a situation, which lies between acting foolhardy and acting cowardly. The mean is the virtue, and the extremes are vices. We ought to instill virtues habitually, so that acting virtuously, acting courageously for instance, becomes second nature. He sees the virtues as being contributory factors in what makes for human flourishing. Aristotle discusses several virtues in the Nicomachean Ethics, but most important are the cardinal virtues: prudence, courage, temperance, and justice. Prudence, which Aristotle calls phronesis, is also a crucial virtue for Aquinas. Prudence is the virtue of practical reason or practical wisdom. It is the habit of knowing how to act rightly in any given situation, doing the right thing for the right reasons at the right time. This ensures correct judgment about what to do, enabling us to achieve our goal. In addition to the cardinal virtues, Aquinas emphasises the theological virtues of faith, hope, and charity. These are critical because for Aquinas, a life of human flourishing is ultimately supernatural, culminating in the Beatific Vision, a direct union with God. In summary, virtue moves human beings towards good actions, actions that bring about human flourishing. Vices, on the other hand, lead to actions that diminish human flourishing. Virtues are habits acquired by making good choices and performing good actions, allowing us, over time, to work towards our ultimate goal of true happiness and fulfillment.